Earlier tonight, Robert Roode became the first challenger to qualify. It's time to determine who's next for Samoa Joe at King of the Mountain.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your TNA Impact feature contest, a King of the Mountain qualifying match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Houston, Texas, Booker T.
The noticeable change in attitude has been present for several months. His dark side resurfaced at Sacrifice with the steel chair attack on Rhino and Christian Cage, and Booker T showed his true colors in recent weeks, trying to intimidate Samoa Joe into choosing him for the King of the Mountain qualifier, but also even attacking the world champion. As we saw earlier, the selection of Booker has driven a wedge between Samoa Joe and Kevin Nash.
And we saw how upset Kevin Nash was earlier tonight. I understand we'll hear from him next week on Impact.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, the Prince of Phenomenal, AJ Styles.
Boy, you talk about being surrounded by controversy. It's coming at AJ from every direction. And as he tosses that princely crown aside, AJ's concentration level has to be questioned. How can he focus on this important King of the Mountain qualifier against Booker T and a world's title shot that goes to the winner when he's got his tag partner Tomko cutting all ties, and when he's being accused of indiscretions with Karen Angle by Kurt? At least it was good to see that AJ told Tomko he'd no longer be intimidated and that he was going to be his own man.
You know, we've been talking so much about the transformation of Booker T as of late, but the Phenomenal One is going through his own transformation, Mike, right now. He realizes that he wants to be his own man. He's tired of everybody telling him what to do, tired of taking orders, and this is a great step for him to be independent, win this match, and get into the King of the Mountain.
You mentioned that we will hear from Kevin Nash next week, also on Impact next week. Interview with the Icon Part 3. We will ask Sting about his memorable rivalry with the Nature Boy Ric Flair, as well as Ric Flair's recent retirement. It's an Impact exclusive. You don't want to miss it. Next week, the interview with the Icon Sting.
You know, I see these greats in that ring right now, Mike, and it's a shame that only one of them can advance. And look at Booker T, just the oomph, the knees to the gut, the smacks to the back. I mean, he really is just putting a little extra something in each blow.
Boy, just totally relentless with the offense. Sets up, positions Styles in the corner. First, it's that open hand slap, that chop, but then the knee, then the quick follow-up strike in the corner, and AJ's in trouble.
I mean, it's like everything that he's mad about, that's what he's taking it out on AJ Styles, but we've seen AJ come back so many times, and look at those shots. He found his opening, and he's just put the same thing. Everything he's gone through, he's putting it in each punch.
Also next week here on Impact, it's the final two King of the Mountain qualifying matches to involve Christian Cage, Rhino, Tomko, and James Storm as we determine the 4 challengers for Samoa Joe in King of the Mountain at Slammiversary.
AJ Styles impressive. He stopped that onslaught early on. He's taking control of this matchup, putting the shoulder into the gut, the shoulder blocks, and just using that quickness and that speed that he has. But Booker T's showing some speed of his own. Oh, nice kick.
Nice impactful move by Booker T with the kick, taking advantage of his situation. After AJ crashed and burned in the corner, Booker right back to the offense, going to position him out to the middle of the ring and powers him down with the slam.
You can just see the back right there of AJ Styles bowing up. Just the force that Booker T put it down, and now going right after AJ Styles with the punches to the head, and you can see referee Earl Hebner watching there, trying to let him know he's using his fist. He's got to open the hand up.
You're right. Repeated right hands from the mount by Booker T. It's Booker T, AJ Styles, with the winner to move right in to a challenging position at King of the Mountain. That's how important this matchup is.
I mean, think about, we can talk about the momentum that a guy carries into the King of the Mountain when you win a match like this. Think about what it does to the guy who loses this match. I mean, all of a sudden, the steam's just taken out of you. Where do you go from there? Tough decisions on this if you don't survive in advance.
Winner takes all. Immediate elimination for the loser in terms of King of the Mountain. Styles tries him on a comeback, but Booker cuts him off with a perfectly placed spin kick.
Wow, he had that timed right to the tee. Beautiful spin kick, and just caught AJ Styles right flush in the face.
AJ trying to regroup, trying to clear the cobwebs, and Booker decides that it's time to go back and just neutralize his opponent.
Look how he uses the leg right there around the face, pulling back on it that direction. Then he's got the arm locked in, pulling it in another direction. I mean, he's taking the body places it's not meant to go.
He's totally grounded AJ Styles. Booker has taken AJ completely out of his game. Every effort that AJ has made to try and get an offense rolling, to try and use a high-risk move, Booker's been right there. Oh, to cut him off with a move just like that. Another knee. Look at these shots. Look at these strikes from Booker T.
Booker T has just been using these legs and these knee shots so perfect tonight. AJ Styles, though, showing that agility. And look at the drop kick. Just hits it perfectly.
Great leg extension by AJ. Nice offensive move. It takes Booker down to the floor. It enables AJ to come at him, and here he comes, but Booker one step ahead. AJ to the apron. Springboard, flying forearm shot, just about took his head off.
And you see Tomko coming down the ramp. 1, 2, almost. And Booker T gets the shoulder up, but there's Tomko coming down and shaking his head still. Can't decide what Tomko's thinking right now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. As he was getting over the Styles Clash, that heat, that friction between AJ and Tomko. Remember, Tomko told him he's completely on his own.
Oh, look at this.
Springboard, and Tomko got him from outside.
Tomko came in there and screwed it up. AJ landed on his head. Look out! Just kills him with the bookend right here. 1, 2, got it.
Here is your winner, Booker T.
Because of the interference by Tomko, not only is AJ Styles eliminated from the King of the Mountain, but as a result, Booker T qualifies, and he joins Robert Roode as the first 2 challengers for Samoa Joe.
Let's show you some of the action in this matchup. Here was AJ Styles, that flying forearm off the top rope. Another shot of it, and then as he went to do it again, Tomko out of the side of the referee, makes him slip on the ropes, and that allowed Booker T to hit the bookend for the victory.
Now wait a minute, Tomko confronting AJ Styles. Remember that AJ earlier told us that he would no longer be intimidated, and he just shoved Tomko right back. Tomko told him, be your own man by yourself. Is AJ going to stand up to Tomko? We'll find out when we return.
Let him fight!
And we are back on Impact, and AJ gets tossed down, and he is going to prove that he's not going to be intimidated.
I mean, they had to be separated 3 different times during the break, and you could just see AJ Styles going after, but here comes Team 3D into the ring, and now AJ's dealing with the numbers game.
Oh, AJ fighting against all odds and doing a pretty damn good job on Team 3D.
Look at AJ. I mean, come on. This guy's just taking it out on everybody. He doesn't care who comes into the ring. Look at him go after Booker T. I mean, AJ Styles just showing us what he's made of, but now the numbers have got him. Oh, Brother D-Bud now smacking him on the head.
I mean, it's 4-on-1 at this point. What do you expect?
Oh, this is just too much. AJ Styles, you can just see him being pummeled. The crowd just yelling there. Just wait a minute.
Down.
Tomko, he's got this chain. He's got it wrapped around his hand, and D-Bud's holding AJ right there for him. No, he just creamed him.
Man, what a shot to the head by Tomko, wrapping the steel chain around his hand, around his fist, and then he just charged right into Earl Hebner.
Stay down. Just stay down, man. Stay down. Stay down. You don't win this, Earl. You don't win this.
Oh, you heard from Booker T warning referee Earl Hebner that you don't want any of this, and look at AJ's head.
Oh, it was that chain shot around the fist just busted him wide open, and he's just dazed, and now they're just holding him up. As you see Brother Ray taking his shots, and look at AJ Styles. I mean, he's barely on his feet. Oh, man, Booker T just super kicked him right in the face. This is awful. This is just so hard to watch. Oh, man, now Brother Ray, Mike, they just won't stop.
This is an absolute absolutely disgusting display by Team 3D, Tomko, and Booker T.
It is so hard to just stomach what we're watching here. This is just absolutely awful.
Come on, we need some help out here for AJ Styles.
The blood just pouring down the face of AJ Styles. And you just see these guys just pontificating in the ring. And here comes Karen Angle.
I mean, I know I asked for some help, but what in the hell is Karen Angle doing out here? And, well, maybe just her mere presence will stop what has become a very ugly situation.
Well, she couldn't take any more of this as you see her cradling the head.